Hello, welcome my dear friends. Do you want to know the best approach as we have already done with the 10 approaches? Now I'm going to give you the best approach that you can introduce in your classrooms for your subjects. In this video, we will discuss about the thematic story approach, 10 benefits of thematic stories, learning characters in the thematic story approach, character goals in the thematic story approach, and finally the open-ended benefit in thematic story approach. Welcome to the numeracy and EVS series, and I am Dr. Rajni Rao, your coach and mentor. My dear friends, now stories are very interesting thing in our classroom. And do you know there are two types of story? Even there can be more than two types. One is the general stories, like the story of thirsty crow, the fox and the grapes, the greedy dog. These are all the generic stories which is told for different purpose. What is a thematic story? Thematic story is a created or a curated story in order to achieve a specific learning outcome. So you understand the difference between the general story and the thematic story, and when we introduce any subject or concept or topics in our classroom through these thematic story approach, the benefits are many. And now let me introduce these beautiful characters which will be a part of our learning in this journey. So you can see here I have so many characters around me, and I will be using all these characters in order to achieve the learning outcome. So we call these characters as learning characters, and learning characters have a learning goal. For example, this is Letter Lord, Aaron and Anna, and these are the learning characters, and the character goal is Aaron and Anna want to become reading masters, and let's see how this Letter Lord helps Aaron and Anna to become reading champions. Next is character goals. You understood the open-ended benefit. That means the story that starts in class nursery can be woven till senior KG or beyond, till you finish the schooling. So these are open-ended stories which you can develop as the child grow, and the child also will grow with these characters. Are you ready for this? And let me now list 10 such benefits that we can reap through the thematic story approach. Benefit number 1, active engagement and fun learning process. In this method, the engagement is high because the child is learning without any stress. The child is listening to the story, enjoying the story, but there is absolutely no stress involved. Number 2, personalized experience and creating deep familiarity. When the child is listening the story, he feels that everything is happening on a personal level because the child is now connecting, relating to the characters of the story, and now through this there is a familiarity with the characters that the child is developing. Benefit number 3, emotional connection and real world association. Whenever the child is involved emotionally in learning, it becomes long lasting. So stories help the child to involve emotionally and also create real world experiences, because through stories you can bring in all the real world concept, and there is a bridge, there is a connection that's happening through a story which leads through the real world experience. Number 4, boost curiosity and create scope for insightful exploration. This means whenever the child is listening to a story, imagination, visualization, that feeling, burst of feeling, everything creates a lot of excitement in the child, and with this the child will explore with its insights. Insight mean the child will now be able to connect the dots which I am not telling also. I am telling something and the child is connecting the underneath dots around the story, this is called insight. That means I am drawing my own conclusions which the story is trying to say. Number 5 is foster clarity, creativity, imagination and visualization. Well, I don't need to elaborate this because stories are wonderful tools to enhance this. And number 6 is quick recapitulation and long lasting memory. Whatever you introduce through stories, the child can memorize it for a longer time, maybe for a lifetime, and whenever you want to recapitulate or you want to bring in and revise, just tell the story and the concept will be revised once again. Number 7, establish interactive and inquiry based learning. That means the child will be able to ask the follow-up questions. This tells that the child is actively listening and speaking, the core of language development. Number 8, brings in sustained attention for a longer duration. You know the attention span is reducing every day by day, and stories can hold the child's attention for a longer time. And number 9 is enhance social skills and shared experiences. Well, this is wonderful benefit that we reap because the children will have something in common to discuss about, and this establish their social bonding and shared experience as well. And number 10, we are creating excellent storytellers for future because the future belongs to the storytellers. And now with everyday thematic story approach, the child will become excellent storyteller.